And minus 30 is going to give us a value of 0. So now I'm going to move that down. 18m equals, now 66 minus 30 is 36. Now I'm dividing by 18 on both sides. So m has a value of 2. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you could always check your solution by doing substitution. Substitution is a sure way to make sure that your solution works. So when we go back, we can substitute that 2 wherever m is and see what we end up with here. So I know this kind of turned out a little messy. 3 times 2 is 6, so that would be 6 plus 5 inside those parentheses. 6 plus 5 is 11, so that would be 6 times 11, which is 66. And on the other side, we also have 66. So it would be safe to say that that checked out. I put a giant check mark to show that. So remember, this is definitely something that you can do to solidify your solution, to make sure you're comfortable and confident with what you got. I'll leave this up there for just a second for you to write any of that down if you need to. All right, let's go ahead and go on to your next example, which is here. Go ahead and write it down, and I want you to try this one on your own, and then we're going to check in with each other to see how we did. Remember, we're all in this together. So try it on your own and then hang out for just a second. So we did the distribution. Now we have a two-step equation. Remember, our goal is to get the x completely by itself. So I'm going to subtract 15 on both sides. I'm left with now negative 5x equals. Guys, remember, you do have access to a calculator like I told you yesterday. So if you're not confident with your integer skills, maybe double check your work as you go through this. So right now you should be having a one-step little problem here. So now I'm going to divide by negative 5 on both sides. So x equals 8. Be careful with your signs. I can tell you first period I made the mistake of making that 8 negative. And then we went back and checked. So we had to do substitution and it didn't work. So be careful with your signs, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you ended up with an x equals 8. If you didn't finish, I understand. You don't have to give me much of anything. Those of you that don't have cameras, give me at least a reaction there, either hand up or thumbs up, please. Good. Very good. Thank you. This makes my heart smile. Looks like we're on track. All right, I'm going to give you a challenging one. The next one was kind of an easy one, so I'm going to skip that one and go to the next one. This one is a little bit more challenging because there's a couple more steps thrown in. Go ahead and write it down and try it out, and let's see how we're doing. If you are having a hard time, you can send me a message, a private message in chat, or shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to help you outside of class time. So let me know.